what happens if I don't want my child's new step parent in her life? Oh my goodness, this is a good question right after the one where I said you can't control what happens in the other household. So think about it. Would you want your ex to have veto power over who you engage in a relationship or who you can have be around the children? So unless your ex is now married to a step parent who's a sex offender, who's a drunk, who's a drug addict, who's abusive, this is one you may need to suck up and hope for the best that people love children, and the more people that love your child, the better, and allow your child to develop their own independent relationship with the new step parent, and don't color or tarnish or taint that. It's just going to make your child's life in that household more stressful, more uncomfortable, and more unhappy. And at the end of the day, don't you want your child to have happy, healthy, adjusted situations and be content when they're spending time in the other parent's care? So don't set up a situation where your opinion of the step parent, if it's not based on those kinds of extreme criteria that I laid out for you, but your opinion, your feeling that, you would just prefer that that's not the person who's, helping to take charge of your child when they're with the other parent, you gotta let it go and hope for the best. And I would even suggest you extend an olive branch to the other step parent. If you can't be friends, I'm not saying you have to be friends, you don't have to like the other person, but if you can enlist that person, that new step parent, in the mission of team raising this child, you don't have to abdicate responsibility to them, but they are now an influence in that child's life. So if you can enlist them, extend the olive branch, say, I'd love to talk about this, I would love to share values on how you see your role in my child's life, etc. And talk about it with your co-parent. Things like who disciplines the child and who makes appointments for the child. I mean, parents need to step up and always take responsibility for that and not let the step parent take charge. So if that's happening, that's worth a dialogue with your co-parent and maybe even directly with the step parent.